Wars are fought and won, not by nations nor gods, but by the infantry rifle platoon and squad. And this is their game. The rules of Follow Me the Infantry's game are founded on the infantry's primary mission: to close with and destroy the enemy by way of maneuver, fire, and leadership. Knowing these concepts of warfare and how they influence the general and specific rules of the game are essential to each player's strategy. Let's take a closer look. Maneuver is the decisive positioning of one's own game pieces in order to achieve a position of advantage when attacking an opposing player's game pieces. Fire is the capability of a game piece to initiate an attack on or defend against an attack from an opposing game piece. Leadership is the ability of a particular category of game pieces, the leader game pieces, to direct other game pieces to perform a specific action. A game piece's ability to maneuver is affected by two limitations: range of movement and formation movement. Range of movement is the distance in spaces within which a player can move a game piece from one space to another. The specific range of movement for each game piece is outlined in its respective appendix. In general, players can move only one game piece at a time. However, some game pieces have the ability to move with additional game pieces simultaneously in a formation movement. In a formation movement, game pieces move together the same distance and direction, regardless of their individual ranges of movement. A game piece's ability to fire is affected by three limitations: range of fire, type of fire, and support of fire. Range of fire is the distance in spaces within which a game piece can attack an opposing game piece. The specific range of fire for each game piece is outlined in its respective appendix. There are two types of fire that game pieces use in an attack: direct fire and indirect fire. Direct fire is an attack on an opposing game piece that is directly in line, forward, backward, side to side, or diagonal with the attacking game piece. In general, direct fire cannot be used to attack over other game pieces or obstacles. Indirect fire is an attack on an opposing game piece that may not be directly in line with the attacking game piece. Indirect fire may be used to attack over other game pieces or obstacles. During an attack, the attacking player and the defending player both have the option to use additional game pieces as supportive fire. Using supportive fire increases a player's odds of winning in an attack. The attacking player may use a game piece as supportive fire as long as the targeted game piece is within its range of fire. The defending player may also use a game piece as supportive fire as long as the attacking game piece is within its range of fire. Any game piece that has previously been used to move or to initiate an attack during a single turn may still be used as supportive fire in that same turn. Likewise, any game piece that has only been used as supportive fire during a single turn may still be used to move or to initiate an attack in that same turn. In general, there is no limit to the number of times a game piece may be used as supportive fire during a single turn, and there is no limit to the number of game pieces that may be used for supportive fire during an attack. The leadership ability of a leader game piece depends on the leader game piece being used and the type of game piece being directed. Asset game pieces may be directed by any leader game piece to initiate attack or to provide supportive fire. Support game pieces may be directed only by specific leader game pieces to perform an individual specialty action.